So, when you explain this to me and you talk about this, and I know that I've heard you use the word resilience. What does the word resiliency mean to you? Can you give me your kind of definition of what that word is? It can be a little controversial word these days.
Yes, I think it comes from having a good foundation, that you are stable, that things have gone. And this is again where I was very lucky. My own parents, I was born in 1950. Um, I know that my family was quite well spread out in age because my sister was 14 years older, my brother 7 years older, and that was all caused by the war in the middle. My father survived the war in the RAF. That was lucky. Um, and then after that, I came along. I think I was planned to be a little girl to look after my mother in her old age, but
It's a
that didn't,
surprise to be the
that
boy.
didn't
Yes.
quite work out. And I never heard them, again, a bit like myself and Gillian, have a cross word to say to each other. I never saw my father drunk. He only ever used the F word once when he caught his finger in a spring putting together something in the garage. And apart, so I was literally that balance and that sort of strength, I think, gave me the resilience that I have now, which I'm very fortunate to have. And it means that when things are thrown at you, you've got that sort of stability. You've got that feeling that I can cope, that no matter what happens, we're going to cope. When I say we, me and my body and
Right.
everything else.
And I think this is so important that, we talk about intergenerational trauma, and I know you've had a whole conference
Yes,
on that, but there's
yes,
also intergenerational resiliency. When you
yes,
talk about your family and what you learned from your dad and that thread of strength that, where that's what you're describing in yourself right now. So that was
yes.
something that you learned somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. And there is a lot of stuff that comes down through the DNA and through the genes. And
Yes.
as you probably know, we're all born with a load of genes, and uh, we actually change about half of them by the time we're 16 or 17, simply through nurture. And I mean, I'm very fortunate to have my first grandson was born in January, and
Congratulations.
thank you very much. I sometimes wonder if I maybe have too much information, because I'm thinking at the moment that he is growing his neurons in his brain at the rate of 20,000 per second. Now, you and I, Elaine, are growing neurons probably a couple of hundred a day.